The following story contains mentions of sensitive subject matter, including allegations of sexual assault and misconduct. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. What happens when an R&B legend, once loved for his voice and velvet swag, vanishes into thin air? Right after being named in a multi-million-dollar lawsuit that could blow the lid off decades of alleged industry abuse, Aaron Hall is missing. The same Aaron Hall, once part of the iconic group Guy, now tied to explosive accusations alongside none other than Sean Diddy Combs. But here's where it gets chilling. As the legal heat intensifies, Aaron Hall has gone completely silent. No appearances, no statements, no trace. Was it coincidence? Fear? Or something far deeper than any of us are ready to face? Let's talk about it. Before we dive deeper into this mysterious story, I want to remind you to support platforms like this that shine a light on the truth, especially when it's uncomfortable. Drop a comment and let me know your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss stories that matter. Turn on your notifications because you never know what truth might break next. And don't forget to follow Life Points with Ronda on all social media platforms: Instagram, Facebook, Patreon, and YouTube at Life Points with Ronda 2968. And visit my website, lifepointswithronda.com, for podcast episodes, merch, one-on-one sessions, and more. Let's stay connected because your voice matters here. Welcome back, my beautiful listeners, to Life Points with Ronda, the space where real talk meets real life. If this is your first time here, I want to say thank you for trusting me with your time and your energy. And if you've been rocking with me for a while, you already know what it is. We keep it honest, we keep it soulful, and we always go deep. Now, y'all, today's episode is not just another headline. It's not just another celebrity scandal. This story, it's layered, it's chilling, and it forces us to confront some uncomfortable truths about power, silence, and the price of protection in the entertainment industry. We're talking about Aaron Hall, the R&B icon whose voice helped shape a generation, now reportedly missing after being named in a disturbing lawsuit alongside one of the biggest names in hip-hop history, Sean Diddy Combs. This isn't about cancel culture. It's not about gossip. This is about accountability, about timing, and about patterns that have gone unchecked for far too long. So, let's get into the facts, the backstory, and what this all means. Not just for the music world, but for the relationships we build, the trauma we carry, and the truth we have to face. Aaron Hall. For those of you who remember the golden era of late 80s and early 90s R&B, you already know the name. He was the silky voice behind the group Guy, singing over Teddy Riley's pioneering New Jack Swing beats with hits like Piece of My Love, Let's Chill, and I Like. He was the voice of passion, masculinity, and heartbreak, an artist whose influence is still felt today. But today, Aaron Hall's name is not trending for his music. It's trending because of a lawsuit that's reopened doors to alleged trauma from over 30 years ago. And now, the man himself has seemingly disappeared without a trace. Let's rewind. In late 2020, 23, a woman named Liza Gardner filed a bombshell lawsuit in New York, accusing both Sean Diddy Combs and Aaron Hall of misconduct that allegedly occurred in 1990. She claims she was 16 at the time and was invited by Diddy, then a rising intern in the music scene, to an MCA Records party. After the event, she alleges she was given alcohol and brought to Aaron Hall's apartment, where she says the unimaginable happened. According to the lawsuit, Liza Gardner details a traumatic incident involving both men. She accuses them of misconduct, manipulation, and abuse of power during a time when she was extremely vulnerable. Again, we're choosing our words carefully here, out of respect for the platform and the weight of these allegations. But make no mistake, what's being alleged is deeply serious. This lawsuit is one of many in a growing list filed against Diddy in recent months, as more women have come forward with claims of inappropriate behavior, coercion, and abuse across decades. But the mention of Aaron Hall, that's what took many by surprise. And here's where things get strange. Since the lawsuit was filed, efforts to locate Aaron Hall have failed completely. Now, you might be wondering, what does it mean when someone is legally named in a lawsuit but can't be found? Well, in legal terms, you can't be officially served if no one knows where you are. And in this case, Aaron Hall's absence has become a problem for Gardner's legal team, who say they've exhausted multiple attempts to deliver the paperwork. They reportedly sent process servers to several addresses in California and Ohio, places where Hall had been known to live. But in every case, he was either no longer there or neighbors confirmed they hadn't seen him in years. They even attempted to find him through public records, DMV listings, even social media. But still, nothing. No recent performances, no online activity, no legal representation stepping forward, no public statement, no sightings, just silence. The legal team has now requested permission from the court to use an alternative method, publishing a public notice in the newspaper, because at this point, Aaron Hall is considered missing for the purpose of legal service. And here's where your intuition should kick in. When a high-profile artist vanishes right after being named in something this serious, it begs the question, is he in hiding? Or is there more to this story than we've been told? Now, as always, I want to bring it back to why this matters, because this isn't just about celebrities or lawsuits. This is about the patterns that exist in every industry, in every community, and yes, even in our personal lives. It's about the imbalance of power, where one person's voice is amplified while another is silenced. It's about survivors carrying trauma in secret for decades, while the people who caused that pain continue living, thriving, or disappearing when it's convenient. It's about the systems that often protect fame over facts. And the question that keeps coming up is this: when do we believe survivors? And what does accountability look like when the person simply vanishes? Let's take a moment to step back from the names in the headlines Because what we're really talking about here is something many of us have witnessed or experienced on some level in our own lives. Whether it's in family dynamics, friendships, relationships, or at work. There's often that one person who holds the power, while others are expected to stay silent. And when someone speaks out, they're often met with disbelief, ridicule, or isolation, especially if the person they're speaking out against is charming, successful, beloved, or protected. This situation with Aaron Hall and Diddy isn't just about celebrity scandal. It's a mirror. It's a reflection of the times you were told to let it go, the moments you were expected to stay quiet, to keep the peace, the times you were blamed for your own pain. And it's also about what happens when people feel like the system won't protect them, so they either stay silent or disappear. In relationships, that silence can be deadly. It erodes trust, dignity, and emotional safety. Whether you're the one protecting someone out of loyalty, or you're the one carrying the weight of an unspoken truth, both are painful places to live. So, here's the question we all need to ask. What are we protecting? And at what cost? Because when we shield people from consequences, we also shield them from growth. And when we silence ourselves for the sake of others, we lose pieces of our own voice. The truth is, we may never know what's really going on behind the scenes in this case. Whether Aaron Hall is deliberately avoiding legal service, or whether there's more complexity to his disappearance, what matters most is how we hold space for truth, for justice, and for healing. Let this story be a reminder to never silence your inner knowing, to never protect someone so much that you betray yourself, and to always, always believe that your voice matters. If this episode moved you in any way, please share it with someone who needs to hear it. Drop your thoughts and reflections in the comments. I want to hear from you. Follow the Life Points with Ronda podcast on all major platforms. Connect with me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Patreon, all under Life Points with Ronda 2968. And visit my website, lifepointswithronda.com, for one-on-one coaching, exclusive content, merch, and more. We're not just building a platform. We're building a movement of truth, of healing, and of rising together. Until next time, be kind to yourself, speak up when it matters, and as always, stay phenomenal. Thank you for watching. If you found value in today's video, I invite you to take your journey even further with my podcast, Life Points with Ronda, where we dive deep into relationships, personal growth, and the wisdom that helps you thrive. Tune in on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and all major streaming platforms for powerful insights that can transform your life. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more uplifting content like this video, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message today. Stay connected with me on Instagram, Facebook, and Patreon. Life Points with Ronda. Visit my website at lifepointswithronda.com for exclusive content, coaching, and more. Thank you for your support. Until next time, take care and stay phenomenal. Thank you for watching. If you found value in today's video, I invite you to take your journey even further with my podcast, Life Points with Ronda, where we dive deep into relationships, personal growth, and the wisdom that helps you thrive. Tune in on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and all major streaming platforms for powerful insights that can transform your life. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more uplifting content like this video, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message today. Stay connected with me on Instagram, Facebook, and Patreon. Life Points with Ronda. Visit my website at lifepointswithronda.com for exclusive content, coaching, and more. Thank you for your support. Until next time, take care and stay phenomenal.